Hi, this is Chuck Rybak coming to you. I am the Dean of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences at UW Green Bay. And when I'm not doing that, I am your run-of-the-mill English professor. So we're going to start doing this thing for daily distractions because I feel that, like a lot of you, you're probably overwhelmed with plague resources right now. So we're just going to take 5 minutes at a time, day by day, and give you something different to do. And so I like poetry. I teach poetry, occasionally write poetry. One of my favorite books of poetry is this book called Eunoia by Christian Book. And Eunoia, as in the title, it's spelled Eunoia. The cool thing about it is it's the shortest word in the English language to use all of the vowels. And if you haven't heard of this book before, what is crazy about this book is that it's broken into 5 sections, and I'll get to that. But it is a book where and I talked to Christian Book about this once in a bar in Chicago. Each chapter is a vowel, and so all of the poems in section A can only use the vowel A, and all the poems in section E can only use E, and so on. And in prepping for this, it took him, I want to say, 10 years to write this book, he told me, and he read the Oxford English Dictionary in preparation for that. I mean, I don't know, how crazy is that? That, okay, guys, I can't go out tonight, I need to read the letter L. And so when I read a poem from this, something that you're going to hear is only going to have that single vowel sound in that. And I always like this one. It's the first poem in chapter I, and it can only use I vowel sound for Dick Higgins, chapter I. So here we go. Only the vowel sound I. Writing is inhibiting. Sighing, I sit, scribbling in ink this pigeon script. I sing with nihilistic witticism, disciplining signs with trifling gimmicks, impish hijinks which highlight stick sigils. Isn't it glib? Isn't it chic? I fit childish insights within rigid limits, writing shtick which might instill priggish misgivings in critics blind with hindsight. I dismiss nitpicking criticism which flirts with Philistinism. I bitch, I kibitz, griping whilst criticizing dimwits, sniping whilst indicting nitwits, dismissing simplistic thinking in which philippic wit is still illicit. That's insane. There's no vowel in there except the letter I. When I heard Christian Book talk about this before, the word eunoia also translates as beautiful thinking. And one of the things I'm thinking a lot about in this time that we're in is how to make beautiful things out of constraint. And this book reminds me of that. So there is your daily distraction. And we will conclude tonight's reading with Wonderwall, of course.
No, Dad.
See, my daughter Maddie canceled my music performance this evening. So, if you're if you have cabin fever like I do right now and you can't go to your favorite vintage store and get your 80s age white furry Kango like I did, here's some homework for you. Try to sit down and even write 5 sentences where every word only uses the same vowel. So, sit down and write, try the letter O. Write 5 sentences in a row where there's no vowel use but O. Or try to tell someone that you love them without using the vowel I or the vowel O. And see what you can come up with when you're under that kind of constraint. Thanks.